Hello guys.
Hello.
Welcome to our van tour.
Yes, it's just over here if you follow us this way. Yes.
So nice. Is this our van, Janine?
Just kidding. Could you imagine?
I mean...
Maybe not that one, but we'll go for this one.
Can you convert a tank? Who knows? Maybe that's the next.
Maybe that's the next project.
Or is it that there? Look.
Wow.
Who knows? But
anyway, we're not going for them. We're going to go for this one instead.
so we have our Nissan 2006 long wheelbase camper van. Before we had a little VW T5, beautiful van, but we couldn't stand up in this. Complete game changer for us. So as you can see, long wheelbase, front wheel drive, a 2.5 litre diesel. If you come with me, Janine, she's a bit of a work in progress on the outside, but we love her. We've got the diesel fill up there. On here is the electric hookup. And as it comes to the outside, there's not really much to tell. We do have a water inlet here. However, we don't really use that. On top, we've got 3 solar panels. So what you've got is a 200 and 2 100 Renogy solar panels. Game changer. They charge our batteries super quick. Even like days like today, we're here on the 10th, 11th of December. It's a beautiful sunny day. Our batteries are full. Game changer for us because they're absolutely perfect. She's got a few dents and bumps, but for her age, who hasn't? We love her, and Janine's going to show you the important bit, which is the inside. Janine, what's in your boot?
Well, let me tell you. So, excuse, it is a working van, obviously. So, initially we've got the Spanskiel 12 volt boiler. That's a 10 litre boiler. That's actually great for, well, we use it mainly for doing the dishes. We did have a shower in the van. But we got rid of that, but we use that for the dishes. Absolutely brilliant. Got the water pump over there, diesel heater, and then this is the electric workings really. So we've got a 3000 watt Renogy inverter, so that converts any 240 volt into 12 volt, which is great. We've got 2 180 amp hour AGM batteries. Now we're looking at probably changing these at some point because we think we want to go for lithium. Just because it'll probably be smaller, because these are massive batteries, and it's just going to give us the power that we need. And we've got a Renogy 40 amp MPPT charge controller for the solar. And that's about as exciting as it gets, guys. But, you know, for any van owner, you know, this is pretty exciting.
Exactly. I think if we get rid of one of these and get the lithium battery, that frees up our boot for a lot more space. So that's the chucks we've got, toolbox, but it's kind of been the hookup. But that's pretty much the boot. It's like Janine said, that's as good as it gets. Janine, I think it's time we show them.
This is the bit everyone wants to see. The outside of a van is just an outside of a van. Welcome to our little home on wheels. Come on in. this is she, he. So I'll talk to you about that at the end. So, as you can see, we have gone for an L-shaped lounge at the front. When we were buying a van, we were thinking, do we convert ourselves? And then this van came up and we just kind of decided to go for it. And because it got this L-shaped seating at the front. Anyway, this is the actual layout that we wanted. And what's great about this is if you lift it up, it actually pulls out into, I'd say, a single bed. Yeah, because Sadie, our daughter, she still actually comes with us at the moment. She's 16, so having this as an extra bed is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, just literally pull this out, all the cushions actually just slot in to make a bed, and then we put a memory foam topper on top, and yeah, she's more than happy on there. So that's where she goes. Underneath, we've gone for really simple. We've just got these baskets which we keep all sorts in. Got the good stuff in there, obviously, but we'll put clothes in there. We'll talk to you about that, but we'll put our little oven in there. We put absolutely all sorts going away in there, so they're really handy. Like I said, really simple that we can just put them under. So we've got 3 of those under there.
Right at the back there, it's hard to see. But
we've also got the Thetford porta potty. We don't really need to talk about that, but it does what we need it to do. So at night time when we go to bed, we just literally pull that out in case anybody needs a toilet, so that's fine. The other thing we have, if I just open these up, we also have loads of overhead storage. Now me and Sadie tend to use this. We put our packing cubes in them, and we keep our clothes in there, which is super handy. It goes all the way back.
well, it does the whole back of the cab, the top of the cab, yeah.
It's really good. So yeah, we keep our clothes up there. So as we're up this end, you'll see that we've got a vent. It's a Fiamma vent. It's just manual. It's very simple. You just literally turn it to open it up, but it allows fresh air in. It's got the bug nets on there, which is, oh, I have to say, we went to Scotland. That was really handy so that we could get the airflow. So we've got one here. We've actually got one just over the bed as well. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, same thing, just really simple. Manual. Shut that. So that helps with just the airflow. Yeah, that's everything. Oh, before I forget, check out this nifty little table that Chris made. So this allows us to just cook outside. If we've got anything particularly smelly, I tend to do it out here.
Also, if we don't put the portable oven or the
gas hob,
we can rest our beers on there. And if we've got a table outside where we're actually cooking on, just rest our beers there. But it doesn't look big, but it's such a great little addition. Dead easy to do.
Yeah, and it's nice if you're sat here actually with the door open. You've got something to just rest your drinks on. So that's really handy. So yeah, this is the layout we wanted anyway, and we got it, and it works fantastic. When the door's open, you just sit here with your coffee and look out. It's brilliant. We love it.
I said when Nat's come out to a large single, we can both sit on there. We're going to get a projector on the back of the door. So we're going to
do a video with our van updates.
Yeah.
So we'll.
But many times we've actually been down to the beachfront, made us into a large single, made a coffee, just sat and watched the world go by, which is a great place.
Another thing that we've done, which is a really handy tip, is, so these, you can tell obviously they're different cushions, but what we've actually done, all our coats and jackets, so mine are in here. So I've got my dry robe, I've just got another walking jacket. Chris has got his dry robe in there. So we got them a similar colour to the cushions that they're already in. And then they just work as extra cushions. But actually they hide all our coats and jackets. That's a really handy little tip for that. And they are actually really comfy to lean on. So yeah, definitely.
New dry robe would make a great cushion.
Exactly. So do you want to come on in and we'll go over to the kitchen. It's not a huge kitchen, but it's got everything that we need. So we actually put this latch on it because this was the only cupboard that actually keeps opening when we drive. So now the carcasses, the lady that actually did the van, she managed to get these from a friend that was actually converting her kitchen. They're really good and they're all soft close, so they are really good quality. She made the fronts, we are going to change them, but they're really deep. If I go a bit more down, let me just shut that. So this draw's got all our crockery in, got our kettle. It's so deep. We got these little dividers from IKEA, and they're really good at just kind of keeping everything in place and tidy. And we've also got a place for the wine, well, not glasses, but they're plastic, but we need something like that. Yeah, so that's got everything we need in there. And then obviously the good bit is where all the food is. So again, we just got these from, I think we got these from the range actually.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and then we just use them to keep everything tidy. Haven't got much in there at the moment, but that's always a good drawer to go in. This is just for the under the sink bit. So we've got a 20 litre grey waste tub, so that's great. We just literally just lift the tube out and it literally slides out, so you can go and empty it. We've got a single electric hob under there which we keep, and we've got our pans and some cleaning bits under there. Nothing too exciting under there, but does the job. And then this just keeps closed with that magnetic strip. That works really well. I've never had any problems with that. This is our butler sink. We thought when we were looking at converting a van, we actually thought we didn't want a sink, but I actually really like doing washing up in the van, and I've got a bit sad. But I think because I can literally, we've cooked, I can get it all clean. What we've got under here, if I just show you, you can get these from IKEA, they're really cheap. And it just rests on the side there, so when I've done all the cleaning, I can put everything on there, it all drains off.
It's that slight angle, isn't it?
Yeah, so it literally drains down. So then when everything's back clean again, that just goes away, stows away under there. Yeah, but this is where it's great because I can wash my hair in here. So I'll talk to you about the shower in a second, but this is where I can literally do everything and get cleaned up. In an evening we can have a good wash and yeah, do all the pots.
I mean, that might even be bigger than the sink we've got in the house. I'm not really
probably is. We've got this in there just when we've been out for the day, when we've got our dirty cups, we just pop them in there, and then we'll probably just take them in the house just to clean up. So it's really handy just to have that. So that's perfect. We do really like it. We got this magnetic knife block. Again, we thought it was something we didn't really need because we had all our knives in the cupboard, but we kept finding it was having to dig around to find them, and obviously it's quite dangerous where they're quite sharp. So we got this from, I think it was from Dunelm actually.
I think it was, yeah.
It was only about £10, but it's absolutely brilliant. They've never come off. It is really quite strong.
I mean, we've been down some pretty rocky roads and they've never come off.
Obviously we've got a bit of a Michael Myers knife going on here. Doesn't make the sound, but
I think that's like if there was ever an intruder, there's safety for Janine. That
I'm going for these and just gonna grab it.
Luckily she doesn't sleepwalk, so I mean.
It's a good job. If I did, that's probably a no-go. Then we got this actually, because when we first got the van, they had some really, well, they weren't very good little shelves. You couldn't fit much in. And we saw this when we went to IKEA. And we really liked that we could put a little bit of foliage just to make it look very pretty. Real, of course. Of course. But this is, we can put our kitchen roll in there, put our kettle up. So it just, again, just frees everything out. But where it's at eye level, it's really handy to just get. And you can buy separate little hooks, so you can always add bits on there. And you can get all sorts of these. And they're actually quite cheap. I can't remember how much this was, but it was from IKEA. Really inexpensive to do, and I think it's a great addition to the kitchen.
We actually, when they sent it to us, they actually sent us without any fixtures or fittings, so I rang them and they actually sent us a replacement free of charge.
Yeah.
Like Janine said though, with kitchen roll, I don't know about you guys, if you've got a van, but we go through so much.
I do. It's just something, if you drop something quickly to wipe it up, it's just always handy to just have it on hand, and it just takes things off the counter, so it's really handy and it looks pretty. It's really nice. Kitchen counter, simple. We kind of wanted everything clear, but this, oh my goodness, this has been a little bit of a game changer. So obviously we don't have an oven in the van. We do have, as we've said, we do use a little gas hob, but this is an absolute game changer. So Chris introduced us to this. He saw it on another YouTuber's channel, and it's called Our Place, and it's the Wonder Oven, Chris.
It's the Wonder Oven, yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic. So it's an air fryer, but it bakes, it grills, you can reheat. So reheat, you fill this little pot up with some water. So say you've had some croissants, you can literally put some water in there, and the day after you can put your croissants in, and it kind of brings them back to life, and it works really well. So if you get some little trays with it.
As standard, you get one silver and one of these as well,
Yeah.
and then you've got the option to add extras. It's not a cheap bit of kit, but like
No,
Janine
but
says,
it's
you
so
air fry,
worth
you
it.
toast, you bake, you...
And that actually fits in one of our baskets under there, so it's really handy. But I would definitely say go and check them out. They are absolutely fantastic. We've cut loads of stuff in there. The only thing we haven't done, Chris, is we haven't roasted anything in it yet.
No, well,
Just saying.
a couple of weeks away from Christmas, we could even, I mean, we've got family coming around this Christmas, so we may even bring this in and maybe, I don't know if we'll end up, it's not big enough for a turkey, but we can certainly get something in there to roast, so maybe a joint of ham or whatever. So watch this space. We could do a
Chris makes a mean roast, that's why I'm pointing at him
Yeah,
saying. But yeah, definitely go and check them out, because it is a fantastic bit.
we'll
of kit,
link it
really.
in the description below actually for you.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
I can't recommend it enough.
So next thing we've got is we've got our control panels. I'm not, very techie, but this is just for our solar lights, so you can turn it off as well, but it just literally so we can see the input and output on the van. This is our Renogy. It's just for when we want the inverter to go on, so this will obviously mean that we can then use the 3-pin plugs, which we've got some there and we've got some there. But yeah, so that's all that's for. So we don't need the inverter, we just turn it off.
Perfect.
This is our lovely bed. So it is a double bed, it is super comfy. So if you can have a look around there, you've got some reading lights, a couple of reading lights around there.
We have 4 USBs.
Yeah.
There's the vent that I showed you earlier.
Yeah, we've also got a little telly, which we haven't managed to get working yet. Actually, we've got power, but we just need to get maybe a fire stick or something like that, and then we can get that on, because that'll be really handy for in bed. We also think we want to get a new actual bracket so that it can pull out, so that if you are sat over there, we can pull it round. But yeah, so that's something that we need to do.
We were in 2 minds whether or not to get rid of it, but I think we're going to give it a try, get an aerial fire stick, and then just see if we do use it. If we don't, say it's an option, we can take it out.
Yeah. You probably noticed our 2 little furry
Companions.
friends. Yeah, our little travel companions. So this is Hamish McMooface. We got him when we went to Scotland. We was in Loch Lomond and we bought him there, so we gave him a home. And this is Django that we got from Longleek Safari Park. Django is one of the wolves out there, so we decided to name him after that wolf. So they're our little...
McMooface does make a noise.
He does. He had a... Turns out he's got an opinion on everything.
Which I found out at like 2 o'clock in the morning one time when I leant on him, or my foot must have touched him, and yeah.
He was actually cuddled up to him. Don't let him pretend he was at the foot of
give
the
my
bed.
secrets
That's
away.
not true. That's not true. So this side, this is actually where the biggest changes happened. So when we bought the van, it had a massive shower in it. So it actually came out to here and it went literally right up to there. So it had a wall straight away as you come in. And we really didn't like it. And we knew we weren't going to use a shower in the van. We're happy to go either use the sink, or if we're on campsite we'll go and have showers there. It's just not something we wanted, so we decided to make use of this space. So we made this cupboard ourselves, which is just held on with strip lights, so we've got things in there.
obligatory Ludo.
Yeah, got our board games in there, so that's really handy that we made that. Yeah, it's super handy having that extra space. The other thing that we built, just move that way, was we made some extra seating. So if you just lift that up, you can see we've got our 80 litre water tank in here. And we also keep, because when we fill it up, we tend to use these type of bottles to do it, so we can keep them under there. And also when Roxy comes with us, we tend to keep all her things in there. We decided to keep it open just so that there's plenty of airflow. We was a little bit worried that there might get some condensation in there over the winter, so we thought we'll keep it open so there's always a little bit of airflow. We actually reuse, so we've done a whole new flooring in here. These used to be on the floor, it was pallet wood, but it used to drive me nuts because there was big gaps, so whenever we dropped something it would go down and I couldn't get it back out, so keeping it clean was a bit of a nightmare. So we decided we just wanted whole new ply flooring and we just wanted some lino, which we got from B&Q. So it turns out though that this is perfectly sized for me. This is my little seating area, so I can literally plonk my bum on here, and this is where I tend to sit. This is where I hang out when Chris and Sadie tend to sit over in the L-shaped bit, and I'm quite happy over here, which leads me on to my favourite bit that we've done in the van so far, which is this, our lagoon mount. It's absolutely brilliant. So if you're outside, you can bring it over. Oh, don't catch on there. So you can have it for outside.
I'm going to go out, actually give you a bit more.
Yeah, give a bit more. We play a lot of board games. As you've seen, Ludo is our favourite, so we all tend to sit here. If we're having something to eat though, Chris will sit there, I tend to sit here, so it works really well for that. But my favourite thing that it does is it extends the kitchen. So when you're cooking, if you've got your hob out or whatever you're doing, you can literally use this as extra worktops as well. And when you get your plates out ready to serve, it's literally just push it over and it's brilliant. So it works really well. Also, if we're doing a little bit of editing, I can sit here in my little spot and I'm quite happy to just work away here. It's absolutely brilliant. It's so versatile.
And
we love it.
Price, I mean, it's not...
This was just like an Amazon version, wasn't it?
It was. You literally fix it on. It's so easy to do. You have to obviously get your own wood for the actual top.
Yeah, which we had some spare wood, didn't we? So we just decided to make this for the time being. And we got these. They're like a laminate stick-on, which we used there, but they're really good because I can just wipe them down and keep everything really clean.
Got it. Up there, on there, and then on the table at the outside.
And it just works really well. I mean, at some point I'm sure we'll change it, but like I say, we had some spare wood and just decided to make a table out of it, and just see how we use the space. But this is my favourite bit. I don't know what your favourite bit of the van is.
Yeah, I love it. I think, like Janine said, with the shower, it took up such a big portion of the van, and we went from a small walkway.
Yeah, so you literally, all you had was, it came to there. So you literally just had that bit and it came right up to here. So there was no space. We did, when we went to Scotland, we still had the shower. So we just put the toilet in the shower. We did actually put a little rail up, didn't we? Just so we could hang some clothes or put our coats in. But we knew straight away that we didn't want it.
So now it kind of feels like a small apartment because we've got so much room, and like Janine said with the lagoon table, it's so versatile in how we sit and how we use the space now. So,
and when we have Roxy, she's got plenty of room now we get her bed out and she sits down here. Oh, I haven't showed you our... Does everyone want to see a fridge? I don't know, it's a fridge.
It's going to be really full.
It's only little. I think we do want to upgrade that at some point. It's a 240 volt, which we'd like to change that to a 12 volt just so it's a bit more efficient.
And then right below Janine's feet is the vent
heater
for the diesel heater.
Yeah, which is on at the minute because it's a little bit cool in here, but it is December, you know. But we can now come away in our van in December. It's brilliant. Oh, the other thing that we have is our little touch. Touch lights, and I can reach them all, so it's brilliant. Everything about our van's just good. We do really love it. I mean, there's obviously things that some people wouldn't like, but that's fair enough. That's what's great about van life. You can do you. You do you. That's favourite saying, isn't it now? You do you. But yeah, we've really made it homely. It's very cosy in here at night. And yeah, we just love going away in it actually. And like Chris says, it's kind of like a little apartment now. So when you get in it, you don't feel like you're in a van. But we've had some great trips already. We've got lots planned for 2026, which we will do a video on. But yeah, it is really good.
So we hope you've enjoyed our, van tour. It's our little home, our home away from home.
Home on wheels.
Home on wheels. I'm intrigued to know what you think about the layout. Is it your kind of thing? How do you feel about not having a shower? How do you feel about not having maybe an extra 2 passenger seats in the back here?
Also, some people prefer to have their bed, their seating at the back and make it into a bed. Some people don't want a fixed bed. How do you feel about that? Yeah, let us know what ideas you've got, because like we said, everybody's van is different, and that is what we love about it. Exactly. But when you open that door, it's always a bit of a surprise.
Exactly. We've got 3 seats at the front, so we've got a double, and then obviously the driver's seat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you want to see the cab. It's nothing exciting. It's just a cab. But yeah, me and Sadie tend to sit in there comfortably.
Our son is 6'1", and in our last VW, he was kind of a little cramped with the headspace at the top, but he got in this one. He was like, wow, he was proper wowed. So this is always nice. Someone like, he's a big lad. But we love the van. It's, like I said, everyone's layout or what they need is different, but this really works for us. And like Janine said about the sink, it wasn't on our tick list to have, and then we got it, we demoed it, we kind of tested it. Like, love it now. Fixed bed as well. We weren't big on the fixed bed.
Yeah, we were thinking maybe we'd have seats and just make up the bed. But one thing we love is the storage, because in the summer we do actually take a lot of kit away with us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say that's been a real benefit. But that's another thing why maybe sometimes it's better to try out a van before you're going to buy one. You can always hire them and just see what sort of layout works for you.
Excellent. So like Janine said, we've got a busy 2026 coming up. Lots of content for you, hopefully, which you'll like. So if you do like this, please give us a nice big thumbs up. Please subscribe, and
you'll really help us grow our channel.
And thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And yeah, let us know your thoughts on our van, our little name.
Oh yes, so this is another thing. We need a name for our van. I thought we had a name for our van, and then Chris came along. He doesn't like the name. It's not working for him.
It's not like, I wasn't sure. It didn't feel like a Paloma. We called it Paloma. So let us know if you think Paloma is a good name for it. I kind of felt like it was more of a boy van. Is such a thing? It sounds really weird, I know. But
our first van was called Ellie, after my favourite Pixar film, which is Up. So maybe have a think along those lines.
Other maybe, I don't know. So I mean, we love Lord of the Rings as well.
If you can give us some ideas, we would really appreciate it. Put it in the comments below.
Awesome.
And, yeah, we'll see what you come up with.
So from me, Chris, Janine, and our van to be named, thank you for watching. See you, bye.
Well, that's it, guys. You've just watched our van tour. I hope you liked it. Make sure you give us a like, subscribe. Anything else to add, Christoph?
Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.